Here, oh my bad. Here are 6 mistakes that you're doing in the gym that keep you skinny. Fuck, my voice. Sorry about my voice. My testosterone has been really high, bro. And also, I feel a little sick. So, it could be both. But, here are probably like 6 mistakes you're doing, especially if you're like skinny like me. I've personally have done these. I've been like stupid and done these mistakes myself. And some of them I find myself doing still, which I need to fix. But I'm not going to waste your time anymore. Please watch this video if you want it to actually help you. Don't be stupid. You actually want to learn this. Trust me. You'll save years in the gym if you actually learn this. So let's go on. Number 1, you're cutting. You're cutting before you have bulk. Bro, you gotta bulk first to actually gain muscle. If you want to actually like build aesthetic looking muscle, you gotta bulk. So you gotta go on the calorie surplus. So don't cut, bro. If you're skinny, don't cut. Eat more, eat more. Just eat a lot of food. Just like eat a whole bunch of food. Nutritious, obviously don't eat like junk. Eat good, nutritious food. A lot of protein, carbs, and fats. These 3 are important. I'll explain later on why you gotta eat like 3 of these, and why protein isn't as important as you think later on in this video. So stick around. The second thing that's keeping you skinny is you're not eating enough. Like I said before, I said cutting, right? Cutting too early, but not eating enough or bulking is keeping you like fucking skinny. So you gotta eat more. You gotta eat more. Just eat more, bro. Good foods, obviously. Go on a calorie surplus. The third thing that's keeping you skinny is you're not recovering. And what I mean by this is not during like obviously during the gym. You're probably like while you're lifting, you gotta rest for at least a minute and a half to 2 minutes for isolations, like a minute to 2 minutes, and compounds like bench press, squats on a deadlift. You gotta rest for at least 2 to 3 minutes. So you also gotta recover in the gym, but after that you gotta actually like fucking sleep. So you gotta give time to sleep. Don't waste your time playing video games. Don't do that shit. Actually go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep, and sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours. I find myself making this mistake because lately I haven't been able to go to sleep early. You know, I've had some fucking work to do for YouTube and all that shit. I haven't really had time. But just sleep more. Sleep more and you will make, bro, while you're asleep, it's when you're making testosterone, it's when you're making muscle, when you're recovering. You gotta sleep. Sleep is really fucking important. The fourth thing that's keeping you skinny is that you're ego lifting. You're probably lifting like 50 fucking pounds of curling when you can barely do like, you can barely half repping. Like you're half repping. You gotta take it slowly. You first gotta learn the form. This is a mistake I first made like when I got into the gym, but I fixed it. I've actually like started to track my freaking the weights I can actually do curling, which is usually like 30 pounds when it's like barbell. 15 on each hand is my max right now, and 10 is my like usual like in between weight, which I can do like at least 13 to 14 reps. It should be to reach hyper. Oh fuck, I can't talk. To reach hypertrophy, you gotta do at least 6 reps. You have to be able to do 6 to 15 reps, and I'm talking about like going to failure in these reps. The sooner the better, and the more growth of like the muscle and strength you'll have. You want strength, you want to build muscle too. You want to have both of these. So don't be afraid of going like heavy, but first learn the actual like fucking form. Learn how to like do the right form for especially curls, because most of you are probably like curling like this. You're using your fucking elbows. You're putting your elbows. I mean, fuck. You're using your you're making your elbows go out this way, which makes you use your shoulders. You're using your shoulders to like fucking lift the fucking weight. Don't do that shit. And you're probably also using your forearm. You're using your wrist like this to curl it up. Don't do that shit. If you can barely do the weight that you're trying to do right now, you can barely like do 1 rep. I suggest you lower down the weight. This can be for anything, bench press, whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so lower the fucking weight, learn the correct form, and then start adding weight after like you got used to it. You can do at least like I say 11 reps. 6 important. You want to reach failure quick. And number 5 is actually you're eating too much protein. You're eating too much protein and not enough fats and carbs. Fats and carbs are important to build muscle as well as protein, right? But fats help you like with producing testosterone, produce hormones, and actually like help you build muscle. Carbs, you need those for energy in the fucking gym. You need those in the fucking gym. Like, you need them to like lift weights. I don't care what. If you go to buy like some fucking protein in this, there was this one guy at one time. I went to buy protein. I bought the wrong protein, which I will talk about in number 6, that you should never buy. I bought the wrong protein because this guy told me, well, if you want to gain weight, buy this protein. He was just trying to sell me a fucking product. He did not fucking care. And this guy was like skinny fat. He said he went to the gym. But look, I looked at his body. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was 38. If you ask, bro, if you know about nutrition and you're fucking like skinny fat at 38, you should be fucking healthy if you know about nutrition. Then why the fuck do you look unhealthy? That's what the guy looked like. So don't trust these guys. Obviously, trust your doctor. Trust your like personal trainer if he's like muscular and looks in shape. But do not trust the guy who says he runs a store of nutrition and he himself is like unhealthy. Don't listen to that guy. Like that's the worst mistake. So too much protein is actually gonna be bad for your gains. I would say like the 1.2 grams per body weight something protein. I don't know what the fuck that is, but essentially it just means eat around like your weight times 1.2 grams of protein, I guess. Or just search this online. Search a guy who actually knows about this. I don't know much about it right now because I don't track my calories. I just eat a whole bunch of food trying to gain weight, trying to gain muscle. I should track them, but I don't have nothing to buy like a fucking tracker for calories and all that shit. At least not just yet. I have made money, but I need to like spend it wisely. That would be wise to spend it on, but not right now. I need more money. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the video. Number 6 is you're buying muscle gainer shakes. These muscle gainer shakes, which I was sold, and I still have it, and I haven't been able to get rid of it because I haven't had, like my parents haven't let me buy like another fucking protein powder. You want to avoid the muscle gainer ones because they're it's a bunch of sugar that's gonna decrease your testosterone, so it's gonna be really bad for you. It's gonna give you it's gonna get you fat, pretty much. It's not gonna give you like fucking muscle. It's literally gonna get you fat because of the sugar it has. You want to avoid sugar. You want to have carbs, right? But you want to avoid like sugar, like sugar and like fucking candy, all that shit, all that type of sugar. You want to avoid also muscle gainers. It's not a muscle gainer. It's a fat gainer. Trust me. You do not, bro. Trust me. You do not want to like buy one of those. So just buy a regular protein. Eat your carbs and your fats. Fats you can eat it from you can get it from eggs, meats, fucking avocados. Just search up like lipids, fats, healthy like shit. Butter, you get that from butter too. Oil, like research this on your own, but I suggest you to like not buy a muscle gainer shake. That is a waste of money, and I wasted it on that. It's no good. So don't buy muscle gainer like fucking protein. Just buy regular protein. And that's it. And that's it for this video, bro. If you actually stay to the end, you're a fucking G. You actually want to learn how to like build muscle correctly, not be one of these fitness influencers like, and I'm gonna shout out some of them. Hamza, I'm sorry, total legend, but his advice, you should never listen to a guy who's not actually educated on this topic. You should listen to guys like, what I learned this from a guy named Martin Rios. I think it was one of them. It was Mario, my fault if I pronounced it wrong. Mario or Martin Rios, which are, I've seen like their content is pretty good. Real like actual knowledge. It makes actual fucking sense. And they're actually like, they actually studied their shit. They actually know what they're talking about. So go to listen to those guys. Listen to professionals like Athlete X. That's really good guys to learn from too. And see you on the next one, bro. Peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Sub to my channel, bro. Please.